beef. Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man
to me, it's funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face. I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Oh no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time, screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long-time please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
yes!
Show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melons.
Oh, there you go.
But, like,
it just... hard at work. This is hard at work.
You messed up now.
Your boss? Saggy, hold on. Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
The night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job.
There's a reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you were going to get canceled. You already know.
Mom!
Yes, honey?
It happened again!
Did you have your mask on?
I always have my mask on.
Oh, I'm not one.
I already hold you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen, I'm backing down. I don't have I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
this.
You don't want
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves? Oh wow, you're
smoke you do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting network. And she's stalking.
Doing a text at work, damn right, because this is my job.
No,
my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is? She was texting, watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Who guessed? Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God!
All right. Restart the stream. Restart.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Jeremy, I just reached 5K.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
It really doesn't matter.
While you're here, if you'd like to consider memberships, it's only 99 cents.
Rip away, my friend. Rip away.
Because, man.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Feeling better today. RJ, if you just want to pop on, this is a casual stream. I did actually get sick, like in the, where I lost my dinner last night. I don't know if it's just because of the heat or not eating right, or if I was actually, I think the Warner Brothers DC actually made me sick. But I found someone that posted the whole Marvel panel and clipped out the copyrighted stuff. So we could watch the whole thing. Their channel is Black Film and TV. I've subscribed. I liked it, but I started to watch it last night. I still wasn't feeling good. Hey, Bradley, if you're available, you want to hop on, if you're okay to. This is just a casual stream. We're just going to watch the Marvel panel without the copyrighted stuff. It's just like a watch party. Because this was an epic, monumental this is one of the best Marvel Hall H presentations ever. And I started to watch it. I was like, I could just watch this tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it in the middle of the day. I thought about saving it for the member stream, but there's not going to be like a whole lot of talking with us. So anyone that's available, actually, let me post on the channel section, the community section. And yeah, Bradley, I love you, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you and Austin are doing good. Let me post the community section if any members want to pop in. This is just a fun thing because, man, this was an epic event. I started watching the first 10 minutes, and I'm like, no, I'm feeling sick still. I'll get to sleep, and then I can watch it tomorrow if I wake up in time. So I thought it would be fun. Let me see. Well, do some push-ups. I'm not going to highlight that too, but you know, give them chance. No, I love Marvel, Sweet and Tender Hooligan. I love everything. Okay, well let's bring this up. If anyone wants to pop in and join the fun, please feel free. This was, oh man, I'm almost, you know, the amount of the greatness that Marvel provided and Feige provided and the confidence that we have as consumers, like, made up for my I don't want to say depression, but my thoughts on WB. You know, it made up for it because I didn't even really want to. It was so good that I didn't even want to talk how bad WB was last night. I just want to talk about Marvel. The Marvel panel, like, it canceled all the usual suspects narrative as well. It's not dead. I'm actually going to do a separate video on that. Hey, Ashley. If you're available, if you want to pop on, this is going to be a nice casual stream. We're just going to watch the panel. I'm going to start now. Hey, Little Movie Perp decided to pop in. Hey, Little Movie Perp.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I'm feeling better now. I actually was sick last night, and I don't know if it was just a combination of the heat. Oh, my electricity was out for a while yesterday too. So
you sure it wasn't
dehydrated?
You sure it wasn't from a broken heart, Max?
It could have been. I'm actually going to make a legit video. Warner Brothers San Diego Comic-Con was so bad it made me throw up.
Aw. No, but Marvel, it seems like you're happy with the Marvel one, so that's great.
Oh yeah, like I said, I almost want to say my depression about WB is it was like made like I didn't even want to talk about how bad WB was last night because I was like, wow, this is like so completely the other way. It's like giving us everything it's like giving you more than you can ask for.
Yeah. Yeah.
More than you can ask for. You have to beg on this side. And then this is like giving you more than you ever knew you wanted.
You have to ask the other side to stop. Okay, that's it. We're good. Please.
Yes.
We didn't need the Avengers announcement too. Please. Oh my God. And like I was whatever about the She-Hulk, the original teaser, but that She-Hulk trailer like got me so hyped. That last one. I didn't know the gimmick. that she's representing supervillains. That's genius. That's genius.
Yeah, Bradley, do whatever you feel what you need to do. I trust you. Yes. But let's get this started because this is someone clipped out the whole panel but took out all the copyright stuff, so we should be okay. But it's cool to see all the amazing cast of MCU really enjoying. They look like they actually enjoy being a part of it, you know. Whereas some of the WB looks like they're being dragged. Dragged. All right, let's watch this. I'll turn it down a little bit so we can still talk. Hey, RJ.
Yeah, RJ partying. RJ was partying too hard last night.
I've never heard so much like geekasms like or herogasms.
I feel like I'm like just woke up from like it's like the morning of a hangover. That's how I feel today.
But it was Marvel.
Pretty much, yeah. Last night was, oh my god, I've never had more fun streaming than I did last night. Last night was
when I was after I was recovering from throwing up. I was watching you on Tasting Your Nerd.
Yo,
we're gonna just watch this Marvel panel. We're not gonna pause too much once we get the introductions here. But yeah, after that, I saw you guys discussing DC. Warner Brothers or Marvel was so good that I didn't even want to talk about DC. I was just like,
I know. It's just that a lot. We're in a
I know. I understand
DC, we're in a DC circle, so everyone's gonna talk about what DC did wrong.
I was so good that I was like, forget it. Focus on the good stuff. If you just focus on talking about Marvel, they're gonna have to respond. All right, but let's watch this. This is exciting. Have you seen the whole panel?
I've seen some clips and pieces. They posted the Black Panther musical introduction on.
Oh, yeah, I saw that,
YouTube,
but
yeah.
I don't want to play that and that was hot. That was fire. But I don't want to play that. But this is just everything except the copyrighted clips. And I thought.
By the way, the Ant-Man trailer leaked. The Ant-Man trailer did leak.
Cool.
I'll send it to you, Max, if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. All right, but let's get started. Tell me if it's too loud or I could turn the volume down. Or not loud enough.
Kevin, we love you 3000. It has been 3 years, over 1,000 days since you.
Hey, Ashley. Are you there?
What? Sorry, if I'm quiet, I'm trying to set up my Bluetooth.
Okay.
No worries.
Okay.
Ashley, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, I thought this
Headphones must not have been connected or something.
Yeah, I actually went to sleep early. I started to watch this in bed, feeling crummy, and I was like, I'll just wait and watch this tomorrow. But
I think this is literally the one that I watched it like an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But I thought it'd be
Hey,
fun.
hey, Ashley, I'm gonna send you something. The Ant-Man trailer did leak.
Thank you, because I've been looking for it. Oh my god,
it's really crappy.
I don't care.
It's really crappy quality.
I'm gonna start calling you like RJ. You doing good?
I feel like I just woke up and it's like the morning of a hangover. That's how I feel right now, but I'm okay.
Yeah. I couldn't go to sleep. I was like, I don't know how many times I watched freaking a Black Panther trailer. I've seen it.
I've watched the Black
many
Panther
times
trailer
and have
at
notes.
least, I've watched that trailer already
crazy.
I've already watched the Black Panther trailer seven.
I also
times.
hey RJ, I also found the Rings of panel, the same channel for Hans another time to watch it with Hans.
Did you guys watch other people reacting to the Black Panther?
Yes, I did. I've seen everybody's video.
I think Black Panther might make $1 billion.
I think it's gonna be the biggest Marvel opening of all time. Or I think it's gonna make records for Marvel. I think it's gonna surpass Infinity War.
I don't know if they'll do that.
Can I say my Black Panther hot take real quick?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, the sort of critique, or sort of, I guess you want to say, if it's anything negative, it's like, wow, what they're going to do without without Black Panther, the actual Black Panther, right?
T'Challa,
yeah, T'Challa. So I was thinking, and this might be a hot take. I really, really liked the first half of the original Black Panther. I thought he did a great job. But it was the second act for me that was like the masterpiece in the movie, when T'Challa was gone and you have Killmonger get in there, and then you start seeing alliances start to form, who's with who, all that stuff. That was the most interesting part of Black Panther to me. That second act is what, in my opinion, gave it the Academy Award nomination for Best Picture. And now we have a whole movie of that, of dealing with not a T'Challa, and I think that could be a really interesting thing, considering how great it turned out for the first one. That's it. That was my mini hot take.
I would say in response to that, as much as I love this trailer, as much as it got me in my feels, I'm still recast T'Challa. I don't like that
Sure.
he's not there. His story just began, and I feel like it's necessary. We need T'Challa in the MCU, so I'm hoping that we get a variant version of him because I don't want to see. I don't want to see for long term someone else be T'Challa. And I know people keep bringing up the argument of Shuri, but this storyline happened, but then she was also denied by Bast, eventually, and then she temporarily has the herb and she becomes a Black Panther, but she's ascends to a god status. So it's just like, we need T'Challa, because there's so many storylines that you could tell, and the fact that his story is just beginning. I really do love this trailer. I really love the trailer.
I would say recast T'Challa. I would say that too. I think someone said someone mentioned John David Washington.
That would be awesome.
Because I can see that because I saw him in Tenet. I can actually see him like having that kind of passing the torch or something like that to be Black Panther like T'Challa. I can kind of see that.
Well, doesn't the combination of doing Wakanda Forever and then announcing officially Secret Wars open the opportunity to bring back T'Challa?
A different version maybe, and I hope that happens. Like I like that they're honoring Chadwick, but he also, but when you think about what he said, it's kind of like if you're sidelining the character in a way, you're not respecting his wishes at the same time. So it's like a double-edged sword. But I understand, like Ryan, I don't think in a Ryan Coogler film we're going to see a different version of T'Challa because he was so connected and had that relationship with him. But in other films and with other directors,
usually there is a trilogy that opens up for like the mantle being passed anyway. So I would think by Black Panther 3 they would deal with it and then move. It wouldn't be as natural as it was if Chadwick was alive, but they may have passed on the mantle at the end of a trilogy anyway. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think that would be a good place. But should we watch this? RJ, you didn't see this yet? This whole thing?
No, I haven't seen the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces though.
Okay, so let's we could still pause when we want, but tell me if it's a high enough volume, but enough that you could still make comments over it too.
You have been on this stage. How excited are you to share the next steps?
I'm unbelievably excited.
Can you hear, guys? Everyone?
Yeah, maybe turn up just a little bit.
We're here, and it's been a hell of a long time since then. And there were moments where
Is that good?
That's it.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
good.
will I ever be in Hall H with all of you ever again? And the answer, thank God, is yes. And now, let's talk about these past 3 years from a Marvel perspective. When I was
And
on
anyone
stage
wants me to
in
pause, let me know.
We introduced Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
This is
And
just so
believe it or not,
exciting.
almost everything we announced that day has come to fruition, and you've all met characters like Shang-Chi. You've all met amazing new characters like the Eternals, like Yelena Belova, and the Red Guardian, and Agatha Harkness came into the MCU. You met Miss Minutes, who kicked off our entire program.
This is as
today.
close as you get, guys, from being there.
Kamala Khan.
So glad they posted this.
Even a brand new Captain America in Sam Wilson. And since we were here 3 years ago, we added a few more things to Phase 4 that you know about, of course, a movie called Spider-Man No Way Home, and a show called Moon Knight, and of course Miss Marvel, and now, believe it or not, we are approaching the end of Phase 4. When She-Hulk.
I wish Ashley could be there one day at Hall H. Because I like enjoying it from afar, but Ashley would be going nuts in that group.
With Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. This phase has been about resetting the MCU, about meeting all these amazing new characters, and culminating as we get to Wakanda Forever. But what's fun to do here is to talk a little bit about the future. And to talk a little about, you may be saying, well, if Black Panther is the end of Phase 4, what in the heck is Phase 5?
That would have been amazing.
So I thought we'd spend a few minutes going through what we have in store. You know that Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania kicks off Phase 5 on February 17th.
Wow.
We've got coming to Disney Plus, Secret Invasion. It is an honor to say that finally Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out
The Baby Rocket.
in May. We are shooting right now our new series for Disney Plus, Echo, and I can't wait for you to meet all of her characters. We're in production on The Marvels, the sequel to
This is
Captain
like
Marvel 2.
This is like so.
Loki season
They're just
2
like
is
bam, 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 bam.
The film that we announced at the end of our last panel, Blade, starring Mahershala Ali, November 3rd, and we start filming this October. Our series Ironheart is a part of Phase 5, shooting right now. We've already talked about Captain
He's so
Con, amazing, returning in her own series. Agatha,
It's my baby
Coven of
daddy.
Chaos.
That's right.
And I am very happy to confirm that Sam Wilson will be appearing in the next Captain America film, which is called Captain America.
I love the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Captain America NWO.
Yes.
I love it.
Phase 5.
Well, like,
We have
sequel,
a series on
Wolfpack.
Disney Plus.
I love
Very
that
special.
release
It
date
is
too, May
18
3rd.
episodes,
Oh, that's
first
gonna be so
series,
good.
first season. 18 episodes. Daredevil, Born Again. And starring in that show are two people I hope you've heard of, Mr. Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, it was a live stream. We could have watched it.
And Phase 4
Hello.
will come to an, I'm sorry, Phase 5 will culminate. I'm taking you guys all through it right now.
Wow.
The end of Phase 5, July 26, 2024. Look at this. The Thunderbolts capping off Phase 5. And we will go through the team another day. There are many more surprises.
Probably D23 though. Not
Yeah,
What
that's
we would do now is talk about some of the upcoming stuff that's coming sooner, like She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
Please join us in welcoming the creators and cast of She-Hulk, writer Jessica Gal, director Anu Valia, director Kat Poirot, Jamila Jamil, Ginger Gonzaga, and Tatiana Maslany.
This is the last one. This is the
I still don't know how to feel about this show.
What? Really?
I mean, I there were parts of it that I liked, but there were things that I didn't
Welcome
like.
to the Hall H stage. How are we feeling?
The word that
I'm looking forward to She-Hulk, to be honest.
Tatiana, I'll kick it off with you. This is a character that people are so excited to see. How excited are you to share She-Hulk with the fans?
I'm so excited. I mean, this is so overwhelming to see everybody here. We know how much the Marvel fans love Marvel, and so it's just such a joy. But what's so exciting about She-Hulk is this show is very different. It's got like an irreverent humor, and She-Hulk herself is like
bye,
trying
Senior
not
Nerd.
to
I'm
be a
sorry.
superhero, which is a fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too, man. It was great talking to you
Ginger,
guys.
we know we
Enjoy
saw
it.
the experience in the trailer. Can you talk a little bit about who she is and what is her friendship like with Jennifer Walters?
Yes, well, on social media, I still maintain that I play Baby Groot's sister.
Yes.
Whether or not that's true or not. Yeah, I love Nikki, and I love her especially because she's the kind of a ride or die friend for Jen. And I love seeing like female friends who really, really love each other, and that's kind of like their love language. And Nikki likes to get into a lot of like good trouble and encourage a lot of I don't know, risk taking. I think on for Jen and for She-Hulk. So it's very exciting.
Jamila, Titania is coming. What is she? What makes her tick?
Oh, what makes Titania tick? I would say jealousy.
Senior Nerd, I'll have to mute you because we're getting some feedback. Oh.
Had to really pull from somewhere. But yeah, she's extremely annoying, and I drew that from myself. So you're welcome.
Kat, one thing Marvel is known for are their cameos, their surprises in their films and their shows. Is that something we can expect?
Absolutely.
We have some amazing cameos. I think you know some of them. We've got Mark Ruffalo as Smart Hulk. We've got Tim Roth as the Abomination. We've got Wong as Wong. And you know, taking this show, bringing it into life, was really about living up to the Marvel bar, creating something cinematic, funny, action-packed, and of course, filled with cameos. I won't say any more because I don't want to get in trouble. I'll let Kevin take that one.
World Afraid. For Jessica, we've seen some great exploration of genre and tones, especially in the Marvel shows on Disney Plus. This was touched on a little bit, but how does She-Hulk, how does it set itself apart from other shows we've seen?
Well, I think this is Marvel's first true half-hour TV comedy. Would you agree, Kevin?
I would agree. Yes.
Okay, so we're in agreement. Great.
It's so much to announce. They didn't even have any sit down or anything. They're just like, stand up next, stand up next.
Existing special guest characters that we can't talk about, and really let them kind of explore different aspects of their characters, especially characters that we've seen in like very dramatic roles.
I wasn't going to say anything, Tony, but yeah, you're not wrong.
You get to like let them have fun. It's just really, really great.
I got a celebrity crush on quite a few of them.
Continue my quest to try to get everybody in trouble.
I'm serious.
They're gorgeous. My issues all stem from Hulk. I don't like Professor Hulk. And I did not like him in the trailer.
They'll fix him. They'll fix him.
I get that. I get that.
But I'm just saying, in the context of the show, he's still like that. So from what we're seeing.
Yeah, I get you.
See that? That would be very fun. Tatiana, should I stop getting everybody in trouble?
I love it.
Did you bring anything for us today?
Oh, yeah. Do you guys want to say something? This is a new trailer.
He looks like Shrek.
It's a brand new final trailer for She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
He acts like Shrek a bit.
I'm surprised they didn't play
Thank you,
All-Star.
everybody. This team has done such an amazing job in this. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming out here. Thanks so much. This is a very, very special show with a very unique thing. Thank you. Let's give it up, She-Hulk, everybody.
So She-Hulk looks fun, funny, lighthearted.
As Jessica said, and I don't know how many of you know Jessica Gao, she wrote on Rick and Morty. Anybody familiar with Pickle Rick?
Yeah.
And this show is irreverent and fun, which the MCU does very well. The other thing the MCU can do very well is make a tonal shift into something darker, something gritty, political.
This is what I want. If somebody finds this footage, please send this to me because I've been looking. This is what I want. I want to see this footage so bad.
Maria Hill herself, Cody Smuller.
Because I love spy, espionage, like who can you trust type stuff. Like I want to see this so bad.
I was looking for the DC panel like this too, but I couldn't find it. I can only find clips.
I found the description of the trailer.
Yeah. Good. We have known Maria and Nick Fury for quite some time.
Yes.
I love these characters.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What are you excited to expand upon in Secret Invasion?
Well, like Kevin was saying, this is a darker show, you guys, and we're going to get deeper into the characters. We're going to see them in new ways, and
they had to cut out the video so we don't get copyrighted. So this is just the people talking about their project.
Yeah, they only show what they were allowed to record in the videos,
and I cannot wait.
Which I respect that.
I do too, but I still want to see it.
Yeah.
Well, tell me a little bit about that.
You know, they didn't want to get kicked out. They did the right thing.
I'm excited about this team that's come together.
I mean, I'm living it.
Honestly, I prefer this stuff because I can always see the
I love it too. Yeah, I love this. I love all
with him. It's just been, and then
because it's like a free ticket. I didn't have to wait in line. I didn't have to spend all that money to see this.
And then Ben Mendelsohn and Olivia Colman and Emilia Clarke and Kingsley Benadir. I mean, what's my life? My life is pretty great.
Drinking my coffee, enjoying this with my friends.
And the kindest human. So it's been
and not every. I mean, you can get into Hall H, but not everybody gets in too. So you got to think about that too.
Any more secrets?
It's solid.
Any more secrets?
I mean, my boss is like right here. Like he's standing.
Kevin, come on.
Right here.
We might have brought something no one else is going to see except all of you in this room right now.
God, I wish I could. I want it. I want it.
Thank you, Coach. Coach, been on well for so long. It's really started, so thank you.
I want to do a GoFundMe for Ashley to go next time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna contribute.
Can I leech off that? Can I leech off that?
Yeah,
Ashley and RJ.
both of it.
Yeah.
I would love to go to that with RJ.
As I said before,
Awesome.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Please welcome our director, Mr. Peyton Reed.
That's a good logo. I like that.
I don't know, and I'm so,
Wait, can you
so
pause
hyped
it
for
real
this.
quick? Can you pause it real quick?
I do. Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the man that Grace Randolph cannot stand. Like, she literally said, "I'm gonna keep talking shit about him unless he makes a good movie." Is what she said.
She hates him.
What other movies did he make?
She hates the Ant-Man movie. She hates him. She hates Peyton Reed. She hates him. She's like, "I'm gonna talk shit unless you make a good movie."
I don't understand why.
I mean, they're not my favorite, but
I like the first one. The second one I don't like. I don't like.
I'm just gonna say, if you watch the leaked trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp,
really tight. Oh my god!
It looks like Peyton Reed went full ham. Like, it's like a major upgrade in terms of quality and like scope and scale. Like, they're like really going for it.
And I've been excited for this. You know, I was like, yeah, because Kang's in this, and I felt like tonally it was gonna be an upgrade a bit. And you know, Michael Douglas is in it, and I love Paul Rudd. So as Ant-Man, and then that little leak trailer, what I saw, it's
dude. Literally, Kang in the trailer says, "Are you an Avenger? Have I killed you before?"
Like Jonathan Majors is like, I just adore that man. I can't wait to see like what he does.
Oh yeah. He makes he gets on stage here, and people go crazy.
My only question is, why Peyton Reed? Why hate on him? That's like, out of all directors, hate on Peyton Reed? That's hilarious.
I don't know.
I mean, he does do a little bit more. It's more like,
well, he did want to. Didn't he want to do Fantastic Four? Who wanted to do Fantastic Four?
No, that was going to be John Watts.
Oh, John Watts. Okay.
He backed out of it. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's keep watching because they bring him on stage.
I say I've been coming to Comic-Con since 1994. That's before most of you were born. I understand. You were born since then. Okay. Yes. I brought a few cast members with me today who I'd like to introduce you to. Our Cassie Lang, Catherine Newton.
They recast,
Yeah, she's a recast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they recast her as an actress. Yeah.
Why?
I'm Catherine, and I play.
And the other, she was in. I guess they wanted to go with
Thank you so much.
a bigger name.
I would also now like to introduce you to
You saw him before.
Evangeline Lilly.
Oh, they like her. They still like her, even after that's tough with the vaccine, huh?
She's just a weird hippie girl.
Yeah, she acts like she's the biggest star out there.
She's just eccentric.
I mean, I don't mind.
We're supporting Nazis. Woo!
Whoa, Senor, calm down a little bit. I don't know.
Maybe
what
she
you said
did
there.
with those truckers, with those trucker guys.
There he
There
is.
you go.
Paul Rudd.
It's Paul Rudd.
25th version, coolest, by the way. You heard it's 28 years is coolest.
Like even Ghostbusters Run.
Rocking the jammies.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
They called him a living vampire.
Peyton, kicking off phase 5. No big deal.
No big deal at all. We've got big plans for this group.
As Scott Lang would say, do you guys just put quantum in front of everything?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yep.
This is the
Essentially,
third.
yes.
This is the third Ant-Man movie. What does this mean for this franchise?
Well, what it means is we finally get to spend some time in the quantum realm. We have a lot in store for these characters in this movie, and we're going to meet a
Yeah, I
lot
love
of new
Paul
characters
Rudd.
in this movie, and explore the quantum realm, which is not always what you think it is. So we're really, really excited to finally bring it to life.
Oh, Mr. Scott Lang. We have not seen Scott Lang in a minute. We haven't seen him.
Right.
What has he been up to? Where do we find him at the beginning of the events of Quantumania?
Well, Scott is pretty pleased with himself and his role in saving the universe. You'll just have to wait and see. He wanted to know if his debate fixed.
Oh, he's so great.
Scott's been kind of cooling out. He's been busy at work, ish, with a little book. And I don't know what else I'm supposed to say.
I won't get you in trouble. Eventually, as mentioned, this is the third Ant-Man film. What do you feel like that's allowed?
Yeah, he doesn't that, dude, Vince. He looks like pretty close to what he looked like in the 80s. He's
He's
like the
like
male
fun
Jennifer
about
Connolly.
He's perfection.
Oh, okay.
I think he's always been gorgeous.
All about how
Gorgeous. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
she is, and so now we get to explore.
Feels like that. He hasn't changed since my so-called life.
Fragilities and the ways
Hey, DL.
that she has to face.
We're watching the
those
Marvel
things and how
panel.
She deals with those things, and I think being a powerful woman is only impressive if you do it against very difficult odds, right? So
I like the Wasp. I want to watch Ant-Man 2 again.
I didn't really like her in there because she's like mom and everybody, but I think
That's pretty much her character.
I love the
that's
Wasp.
not really Hope Van Dyne though.
I like
Well, Hope is different.
All
from
right.
Shannon.
Well,
Van Dyke.
I'll pause it, but we don't want to do too much pausing for the viewers. But if anyone else, what'd you say, DL?
Oh, I said I've always loved. I loved her Wasp. I liked her in the first movie, and I really liked her in Ant-Man the Wasp. And I feel like her complaining that everyone is, people aren't a fan of. I feel like it's warranted. I feel like she's not doing it for no reason. So, and I feel like there's a lot of emotion. There was a lot of emotional moments that I got from her personally from both films. That really helped me gravitate to her personally. So that's how I feel.
I really liked her in the first film. I feel like
Okay.
in the second film that she was like always like, oh my god, guys, like when with this always like mom and the other guys in the film, and it was just like,
Well, he's
it's
momming.
such an easy thing to do with a female character, and it got really annoying. It's just like, stop having her mom everybody all the time.
Well, she's momming Scott because
It's not Scott.
he fucked up.
It's every male character besides Hank that she's
Well, I
momming
feel like
in the
she
film.
did that more in the first movie than she did in the second film.
But the first film, I feel like it made sense because she had this chip on her shoulder. She had these issues like with her father, and in the second time, it just was very, very annoying.
The second time,
To
they're
me.
both on the run because Scott fucked up.
Yeah.
and did
Yeah.
what he did in Civil War. And so
My
she-
issue is not how she treats Scott; it's how she's doing it with every male character in the film.
All right. Well, I gotta get it back to playing. Senior Nerd, did you have something to add?
Well, if you're talking about her acting with the wombats, as Hank calls them, I understand because those are idiots. She was literally hanging around with idiots the entire movies. The second Ant-Man Wasp. But so of course, I know people like Luis. I can't stand Luis. I couldn't stand him. And for him, and like she keeps talking. If I haven't seen Ant-Man and Wasp in a long time, but I understand that she was being a mom, but she was hanging out with little idiots. Then what's this guy? The Russian guy talking about this Russian ghost, and he started freaking out about, and it's like, yes, she was acting a mom because they're idiots.
I just think that's a very easy thing to do with a female character, like to make them super angry and mom everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
it's very basic. It's like a very basic trope. It's like
Well,
he didn't have a whole lot of like development, and she was just momming everybody. Like her character was very one-dimensional in the second film, in my opinion, and it's very easy like stereotype with a female character just to make them mom everybody through the course of the film.
I agree. Let's get back to the video though, so we can see Kang. Everyone, I don't want this to be a super long stream, so I want, for the viewers, I want to be able.
Cassie Lang over the years. Ask her dad.
I like everyone's commentary though, but
what can you say that Cassie is up to this time?
What can I say? I think that Cassie's just
Yeah, I like
becoming
it better
who
this way, I
she
think.
is supposed to be. And
Nice abs, by the way.
like we all are, we're just figuring it out. So you get to
Well,
see that.
I don't know if she's age appropriate. I don't know
I
how
don't
old.
wanna say
Be careful.
anything.
what
She's
you
like
say.
She's an
She's
adult.
25.
She's an
Oh,
adult.
she is.
She's-
Oh, okay. I have no
She's
idea.
25.
Can we see it?
Oh, okay.
We did bring
Like I didn't know Miss
Hey, she's
Marvel.
not.
I didn't know Kamala was 19.
I didn't, but I can't wait to see it. We put together a little thing. It's not going to go out wide. It's actually just for you here in the room. Does anybody want to see this?
Do you guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 25.
Let's roll
Okay.
it. I would like to introduce to you Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Yay.
I can't wait.
The
Heck
big
yeah.
man himself.
I love his. I even like his look right now.
Yeah.
He just looks great.
I like this little
Yeah, he's looking like a villain right now.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
I love
gotta
his
say
voice
something.
too.
I don't want to mess with him.
Jonathan, I hear this is actually your first time at Comic-Con. What an entrance.
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am.
Now we met He Who Remains in Loki.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a different variant, one that
Yeah, we
fans
saw
are
him in
very, very,
Loki.
very highly
Yeah.
anticipating.
But he wasn't Kang. It's a
Tell me about
variant,
that.
different
What?
character.
Right.
Like what?
There will be conquering.
Yes. Yes. Damn right.
And I want to point one more thing out. Peyton, Kevin, look like MODOK.
There might have
Oh,
been
if
a,
we get
there might have
MODOK.
been a shot of MODOK.
Yes.
Yeah.
MODOK.
Okay,
DL, he is confirmed.
Cool.
I don't really like MODOK. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't know.
I
Live
love
action
So much for
MODOK.
Peyton Reed and the cast of Ant-Man. Quantumania.
I'm worried about what DL thinks if the leaks are true about like who's playing him and like the
Don't tell me.
version. I'm not saying anything. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to
Okay.
tell you.
Okay.
MODOK is actually Mad Max.
Yeah.
Actually, I see that working.
You just met him there. His name's
The MODOK
Bill,
one
that's
is
not the
Ant-Man.
same. Yeah, and that's not the same MODOK we're getting in the film. Different actor.
You know, believe it or not, this is
Different
not the only
interpretation.
movie in Phase 5. We have a movie
Alright,
coming out.
if you
in
Google
May.
Ant-Man
called
and the
Guardians
Wasp
of the Galaxy.
Quantumania in the cast, Jim Carrey's part is in it.
You have the Guardians 3 thing too, RJ?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
Now,
I
RJ,
can't wait.
If you could get the clips after we're ending live, I'd like to watch them with you guys.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
After the stream ends, we'll just watch them together.
Guys,
There's some
You wanna hear
really cool.
something
There's the Guardians of the Galaxy one is so cute.
I was going through my I was trying to figure out when I started working on Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't tell you this backstage because I was saving it for this very real Guardians 1.
I do like
Guardians-
James
okay.
Gunn. And I used to be critical of him when he was first almost canceled.
I flew.
I really didn't
to
like his
Wilmington,
tweets,
North
but now- but
Carolina
I liked
to
him.
pitch Guardians
He
of the
said
Galaxy.
some
We were
edgy
shooting Army
stuff.
3.
Yeah.
He said some dumb stuff.
I exactly 10 years ago this week, I went and I pitched the movie to Kevin and Lou, and had a very good. I'd say it's been a good 10 years, James. What? Good 10.
We got 80 few people watching. Please like the stream.
And back then,
It's
you
been
know,
10
it
years
was
already?
the beginning of this journey.
3
I
when
thought
he was
about
with
these
DC.
characters. They aren't really
I'm talking
superheroes.
about with
They're
Marvel,
sort
it's
of
been 10
outer
years.
space adventures. But
Well,
really
if you
they're
count the
just a
3
bunch
years
of
that he was
outlaws
fired.
and outcasts and weirdos
He
He
like
wasn't
us.
fired for 3 years. He was only fired for
They
like
saved
a
the
few
universe
months.
a couple
For like a
times,
few
but
Like
months.
less
really
than a
what
year,
they
I
do is
think.
they save each
Yeah, it was
other.
less than
Oh,
a
yeah.
year.
And when I started telling that story, I had
Yeah.
sort of an end in sight. Not perfectly.
I almost
had it all
screamed. I was
mapped
at
out perfectly, but I
Old
knew
Navy
where we were going
where I saw
with
it was-
Rocket, with
they was
Quill,
coming
even
back
with
from Guardians
Nebula
3.
and Mantis and the other
Oh,
characters that
it
haven't
was-
quite
it was the best
shown
day
up
of-
yet.
It was the
And
best day.
This is the end of that story. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I know it makes me so mad, DL.
You see, Suicide Squad, he doesn't care. He would kill everybody.
Well, honestly, with the
I
amount
hope
of
some of the
actors,
characters aren't done. Though. I hope all the actors. I hope the characters.
to introduce new characters, though, a lot of times it's going to be 3 movies and then move on to some other people to get their.
Yeah, but like that doesn't. We get those, those characters in other films. I just hope that happens with some of these characters. You know.
Hey, Max.
Right.
Hey, Max. Max.
Yeah?
You hear what you see what your best friend Grace Rasson said about Guardians, and then they shot multiple death scenes, and even the cast doesn't know which
I didn't hear that.
scenes they're going. Yeah, she's. Let me check. The quote. Yeah, so Grace says that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 filmed multiple death scenes to prevent links, and the cast doesn't even know which scenes will be used. But she says not to worry about Rocket; he'll be leading the Guardians by the end of the movie.
Okay,
we'll see.
That's interesting.
We'll see. I don't know about that either.
Yeah, it's kind of fishy.
Bradley Cooper, I think if anybody's done, it's Bradley Cooper.
Because you mentioned this at the start that this is
Yeah,
the third
probably.
and potentially final Guardians film.
I hope Chris
As
Pratt's
we know
not
that.
done because people have been so mean to him.
Going in.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, I think it's really been about telling one story between the three films. With
I think Nebula might die.
Sideways
She might eat
Adventures
it.
and some of the other
I don't think so.
But I
She's
think
too compelling of a character.
This is about
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's like, what else to do with her?
She could just get upgrades and survive.
Yeah, her,
Exactly.
I think she's one of the main ones that'll still be around.
Where Nebula goes, where she started out, which I think is a lot of
Okay,
surprises.
Sean Gunn's character.
Started out,
I forgot his name. He's gonna die. He's for sure gonna die.
saying one or two lines in the
Trying
first
to
movie,
cut
and
off
now
his
it's
brother.
a main Guardian of the Galaxy. So this
Yeah,
is
you
He's
never
James
know.
Gunn.
story.
I
where
think
I always
James,
intended
no,
to
he
go.
didn't kill Weasel.
When I started, I
Sorry.
didn't mean to talk too
He
much,
didn't kill
but when
Weasel.
I first
Suicide
talked
Squad.
about doing Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy,
true.
and they talked to me about it, I was like, I don't know, it sounds a little goofy. I mean, I had known them, but I thought it was going to end up looking like Bunny joins the Avengers. And as I was driving home from that meeting, it
Okay,
suddenly
Drax
hit
is.
me,
I've
well,
seen
okay,
Drax for
there's
sure
a talk
because Dave
around
Bautista was too.
how is
Yeah,
serious
let's just
movies
listen
are.
to this part because I
Will
think
they
this
be
part's
real?
really
And I
important
realized
to
he
go
was the
listen to.
saddest creature in the universe, and that's what this story is about to a great extent.
I'm not ready for that.
Who's she? Who's the
Chris
moderator?
Pratt, Star-Lord is back.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
We saw him a little in Thor. We kind of got an idea, I think, of where his head's at. What can you talk about? What he's up
even
to
though
in
they
this
like
volume 3?
Well, I think you were able to see from this trailer.
When you're here, we gotta try to keep the commentary to after they're saying the important parts. So if we can.
Very beautiful. It's very moving. And we love you, buddy.
Shut up,
So great.
basically.
No, we're not like that.
Like low key, shut your mouth.
No, yeah.
I just think this is such a great thing what they
You
say
find
right
Peter
here.
Quill,
So
and he's obviously reeling from the events of Endgame and from having lost Gamora. This is the love of his life, and she does not know who he is. And so the pain of
Chris
that
Pratt's
is a big
great.
part of his journey.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to figure out what I can't say, of course, but I guess it's safe to say it opens up a vulnerability to the Guardians of the Galaxy, to danger. And so he spends the movie trying to make up for the mistake of being kind of checked out, buried under this, enormous amount of pain.
Karen, we initially knew Nebula kind of as the blue meaning she's been described as.
Fantastic fur.
But her evolution has been so interesting. What do you feel like that's allowed for you to do this time around?
Nice.
I'm trying not to cry after watching that trailer. That was so beautiful and amazing. Anyway, I think maybe we're going to see a little bit of levity from Nebula this time around. Like maybe she's going to be a little funnier. Can I say that? Well, hopefully you find that funny. But she had a very cathartic experience with Thanos being eliminated from her life, and so I think she can begin to form the personality that maybe she was meant to have while still maintaining a little bit of the meanie, because we can't fully lose the meanie. You always need a little bit.
You always need a little meaning.
Oh, thank you.
Kind of the opposite. Mantis must be protected at all costs. She's so sweet. I love her. What is her journey in this film?
Yeah, same. I was crying backstage. I was so moved to see the images. And James, I love you so much. You know it. But guys, I love you so much. I'm so happy.
I need another coffee, and I don't even want to go and get it.
It's very.
I
I don't know
finished
what
my
a
coffee.
journey. It's just. So about Mantis, I guess I have to talk about Mantis, right? Okay. So she's still quirky and weird, and
like
but at the
Mantis.
same time, she gains more
Yeah.
confidence, and she's pissed off sometimes, and she shows different colors that you haven't seen. She's unapologetic, and she shows some fighting skills, maybe.
Oh shit.
Anyway, yeah.
Sean, I don't want to make everybody cry, but as someone who's been a part of Guardians since the beginning, Kraglin, even some very important mocap, what's been the most rewarding part of being a part of this trilogy?
Well, the truth is that the most rewarding part of it has been working with my brother.
I would love to be his brother. That'd be awesome. Oh, that's so great.
I know.
And that is the honest God truth. But it expands, over the course of 3 movies, and it's come to a point where it's not just about the joy of working with him, it's about the joy of working with these other people, who are up here with us, and you see them. We're legitimately
Yeah, Teases like doing his own. He's not against anything, but he's just doing his own thing. He's like,
watching what we do, and it's because
He's done. He was mad
we
about what they
fucking
did to
care.
James Gunn.
I'm sorry, but
He's
we
really
do.
mad.
well, he said he was disappointed in the character too a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he's done.
And
I hope they do him
extends to all
justice
of
in this
us.
3rd movie.
Yeah.
And it is the most beautiful thing to be able to work on something creatively where your colleagues are all on the same page, where let's make something beautiful that people will respond to. I can't ever ask for anything more in my career. And it's just been absolutely wonderful. And I love all of you guys. Sincerely.
and a lot of this is I did not watch this last night. I started to, and it's like I'll just watch it
James, how
tomorrow.
long have you been being asked about Adam Warlock?
I tried to be on the stream with Brian, but I fell asleep.
And he was almost in volume 2, and I'm glad he wasn't because I think Will was only 11. So I'm glad now that we finally got the chance to introduce the true, real, only person that could be Adam Warlock, which is Will.
Well,
What do you think about that casting?
Take on Adam
I'm
Warlock
down.
And stand
At first, I was like, he's kind of goofy, but he's a good actor, and he looks swole. He looks like the character to me.
Yeah. He actually had some really serious roles. Like
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah, I checked him out. That's why I'm saying. The more I found out about him, yeah.
And it was like the goofy cousin from Narnia 3. What?
Yeah. It's the Millers that I have stuck in my head.
Oh yeah, that too.
You got to get paid? That was him. You guys are getting paid?
Well, it looks like he's worked out and got in shape. So.
Oh, he looks swole. Yep.
James and Kevin and everyone else.
He looks like Adam Warlock to me.
Super.
I have a feeling he's gonna get his own movie or Disney Plus series.
Is that the girl from Borat? I don't know.
You are Cosmo. Sure.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is. She's voicing Cosmo.
Oh
The
shit.
one who Rudy almost has. Yeah.
Sweating, scary a little bit. I'm shaking and nervous, and I couldn't be more flattered to enter the MCU with Guardians of the Galaxy because I really met a family out there, and we really had a great time. And I felt, I don't know, like I'm doing something meaningful because it's beautiful and it's heartwarming, and I don't know, I just love it, and I hope you love Cosmo because she's gonna bring lots of laughs and love and a bit of strength, I think. I hope.
I don't know who the Cosmo character is.
Cosmo the space dog. She's a
Space dog.
Space dog.
Ooh, look at the Degrassi.
On set the whole time. She also hung out with me.
Oh, really? I never saw her Pennywise.
No, that's the other. Wait, what was he?
No,
but
Will
he might have-
Poulter was in the running for Pennywise. They didn't make up for him.
Oh, that's right.
The high evolutionary is here.
Oh, that. Okay, here it goes.
Who?
The high it's a villain.
It's a villain.
He's a villain.
You see,
He's the creator of
Peacemaker?
Rocket in the comics and other. And he lives on, like in the comics, he lives on Mount Wendigore.
He came in costume too.
Oh shit.
Go Power Ranger. It looks like he's like a Power Ranger villain. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
He looks cool.
I think he looks cool.
This is without the movie magic effects. This is just.
I know. So then why they put it out state? It looks.
Well, it looks good.
I hope it was
I
better.
like it.
It's
Reminds me of RoboCop a little bit.
Hey, I'm a get out.
Okay.
Blue Jay. Hi, Blue Jay.
Yeah. This is though.
He's hamming it up like Rock. Let him go, you know.
I hope he's actually a good villain.
I think he will be. I've seen him in other stuff.
He's a good actor.
And this isn't probably as expensive as the makeup is on set that he did for this, you know.
I hope they saw X-Men Apocalypse and was like, okay,
oh yeah,
this
that's
is what
right.
we're
He's
not
the
gonna do.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, that's Mern.
Yeah, it's Mern from
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
Oh, yeah.
That's where James Gunn was like, I need to work with him again.
Call me sire.
Did a Gunn hint it? He's gonna have a cast member for Suicide Squad in Guardians 3?
Yeah,
that's
it.
it.
This is him.
Okay.
To be here.
I thought it was gonna be like Margot Robbie or
This crowd, I am reminded of my soul.
John Cena.
To take unevolved, disgusting, low-life scum such as yourselves and enhance you genetically to something less reprehensible. Thank you for inspiring me with how vomitous you all are. The bile in the back of my throat as I look at you is all the motivation I need to move forward and create the perfect species.
Thanks. Hi, Evolution. I can't wait to dissect all of you and see what I can learn.
Oh, you know what? Remember, I think it was for the pound for Guardians 3 where he bought the actors as the Ravagers in their full makeup.
Sorry,
I feel like he did the same thing here.
Rude.
I like that he was in character.
That's definitely a Luigi. Who you may know from Beast.
Well, remember the panel for Guardians 3 where he James Gunn brought like Laserface and all the Ravagers guys in full makeup.
All right, well, I want to hear what he has to say here.
I've been
Hold
here
on.
for 6 years.
Sorry.
I've had a lot of crazy stuff happen in the past 6 years in that. And you guys have been so supportive and lovely to me online, seeing the movies. And I know because you guys tweeted at me today. I love you sincerely. I can't wait to share this movie with you. I think it's just been an incredible act of all of our hearts, and we put everything into it. And I can't wait for you guys to see it, and I love you all. Thank you.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Hey, Anzo. Yay. I thought that was so sweet.
And seeing that footage on a third movie, that's the great, amazing thing about the MCU, about all these different ensembles we have. And it occurs to me,
There's
we have a
still
little
like
bit
20
of
minutes
time
left.
And there are a couple of ensembles we haven't mentioned yet. And I wonder if you guys wouldn't mind looking ahead a little bit with me to Phase 6.
This is where I lost my ever-loving everything. I just couldn't believe
Yes,
it.
Jeffrey, it was me.
Yes!
It was me.
2024.
There you go.
Yes.
Now, there's a lot of dates there, and I'm not going to be plenty of time to have more surprises to take you through everything. But you might want to know how Phase 6 ends. And there are 2 films that bring Phase 6 to a close.
Yeah, we'll stream it later.
Yeah.
This is just for fun.
That's a little taste of where we're headed with Phase 6, and of course,
I
once
can't
we
wait.
adopt through Phase 4.
Well, actually, I can because all that great stuff
Phase
ahead of
6.
it.
that will complete
Now,
the
it gives me
second
pause
saga
that they're
of the
6
MCU,
months apart
which
from
is of
each
course.
other.
What's that, Dio? We'll pause for a quick second, then we'll get back.
I was saying,
Okay.
even though I'm really excited for King Dynasty and Secret Wars, like I'm really excited, but it just gives me pause that they are only 6 months apart from each other.
I don't think it's gonna stick. I thought it was gonna stick. I don't think it will though.
I think it will. They're gonna.
I love that.
I think they're gonna film both of them back to back, just like they did with Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah,
And
Jeffrey-
they're both gonna go in post at the same time. So
I hope they actually feel like 2 separate movies. I don't want them to feel
I think
like
one it's gonna be there's gonna be like part one. I mean, I hope they feel like separate films because, like, to me, Infinity War felt like a different film from Endgame. But I think that it's gonna be the conclusion of whatever happens. You know.
Yeah, Jeffrey. Yesterday, RJ had such a fire stream that we got over 100 likes, and I gifted 5, and you were one of the random.
Yeah, right
recipients
now,
from YouTube.
right now on your channel, Max, it's sitting at like 2.88K views.
One of the best live streams we've ever had on this channel, hosted by RJ. Damn it, RJ! I gotta compete. We got to do friendly competitions. I gotta compete with RJ.
But then you have D23 later this year, so
I know I'm gonna be covering that too. So
you can't
All
wait
right.
for that.
All right, so let's get back. Senior Nerd, I appreciate everyone being here. RJDLs, but we've tried it because this is a fun watch party. We try to limit the commentary till we really need to say, and because we got 20 minutes left.
The multiverse saga.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, I see what they did there.
Yeah,
I love that logo. That's a cool logo.
Hey, we called this like how long ago?
Thank you. I like hats, and I like
Since the
logos
first
on
Doctor
hats.
Strange
If
movie.
anybody else likes this hat,
Look at
you can all
Brian.
get one.
You retired?
Might as well.
Wow, that's what's going on.
We're not even talking about that. Hey, tell RJ, can you type the Hans that I have the Rings of Power panel? I want to react with him another time.
Yeah, look at the culmination of
Trying to do the
phases
mouse.
4, 5, and 6. 2 Avengers.
Yeah, my
films.
keyboard's sticky.
Unveiled the multiverse
I
saga.
dumped Mountain Dew. on it last night when I was all stressed out.
Yeah, Mountain Dew. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
There is one more thing. We've talked about the past. We've talked about the future. Now it's time to talk about ForeveR.
Oh God, no, I'm not ready. No,
I'm not going to show the trailer.
right, you're gonna have me crying.
No,
again.
it's just people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was cool.
Oh, they
though.
do show this part. Oh,
Yeah, this is cool.
This is really cool.
this is amazing.
I didn't know this happened. I didn't know about this.
Beautiful.
The drums. Oh my gosh.
I love
so
when,
awesome.
I love when Brian Coogler does this.
I hope they're in the movie. I don't know.
They probably is.
Probably.
Costume looks like it came from the movie sets.
These are traditional African garbs.
Yeah. Oh man, this looks
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if I was there, bro, that would
I know.
cool, man.
Wow.
My respect for Brian Coogler for this. Man.
This whole thing, like, is like what they do is it's really awesome. I love this.
Yeah, I really wanted to see this part of the panel because I did not see any of this.
It's a very emotional. Like I was crying when watching.
Yeah,
it.
if you and
I
RJ
hope they're in the movie. That would be cool.
If you and RJ want to try next year, I'll put together something for Team MME to be at Comic-Con. I'll set up a GoFundMe.
There's no way we're gonna get into Hall H though.
There's no way.
Why not?
We might if we are determined, RJ. We have to speak it into existence.
You have to connect with the Nerd Queens. Hang out
The
with
line. We got to stand online too.
There you go.
Yeah. John David Washington
I would stand
as T'Challa. He might be playing Reed Richards. Who knows?
Yeah, we have enough time to plan. I'll set it up. I'll contribute because I like covering on this end.
How much is the tickets? Like what? Like
you
It's
might
gotta
be
be
able to
thousands.
You might be able to get press stuff too
Nice.
because you're part of Team MME.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great because I've never been to a Comic-Con.
We might be able to do a press angle too.
Director of Black Panther, Mr. Ryan Coogler.
I love Ryan Coogler, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks better here. I love what he says here.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Me too.
Incredible artists, our vocalists, but our mom.
Well, is it already sold out for next year?
It's not went on sale yet.
Or would you rather do D23? What would be better?
Both would be cool.
Well, I can't do both. I can focus on one thing.
I mean, I don't care either way. I've never been to either.
Why not? I don't know if I can send the whole team. I'll do my best. I'm not a rich man.
We'll go. Whoever wants to go with me, let's do it.
oh my God, no! John Krasinski is not gonna be Reed Richards no more. He's not about to.
Maybe.
I want to hear this one.
He's done.
Okay.
It's been 5
Yeah,
years
be
since
quiet.
I was here. And 5 years ago, sat about right there, and we premiered the first film.
I'll be back. RJ and Ashley, make sure everyone's good.
Okay.
And sitting next to me, right to my left, was our T'Challa, the late great Chadwick Boseman. And
See, it's very emotional talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the cast, including Chad, they hadn't seen the footage yet. So when we played it, you know, he was right next to me. He was excited, and he grabbed my left shoulder with his hand. And if you ever saw Chad in person, he had these enormous hands. It was just gigantic. That's part of the reason why he filled out the Panther suit so well. And he was really, really strong. And he was getting excited as the clip went on and on and longer and longer. He was just squeezing down on my shoulder the whole time. And when it went off, he was like, "Oh man, it was amazing! Congratulations!" And I couldn't even lift my arm. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I felt his hand the rest of that day for a few hours. You know what I mean? And standing here with y'all right now, listening to that music from all those artists and thinking about it all, I promise you, I can feel his hand on me right now. Chad is no longer with us physically, but his spirit, his passion, his genius, his pride in his culture, and the impact that he made on this industry will be felt forever. And we put our love for Chadwick into this film, but we also put our passion. This film has a ton of action. It has humor.
I'm back. I had to get
It's a roller coaster of a movie, and it goes to new places in Wakanda that we haven't seen before, but it also goes to new corners of the MCU. And I'm so excited that we'll get to share with you all in November. And in the spirit of that, I brought some of the incredible artists that are helping us
let's tell this story right now.
Is it the whole cast?
Yeah.
Nakia, daughter of
Oh my
Yah,
God.
played by Lupita Nyong'o.
Okay, let's see.
Princess Shuri, daughter of Ramonda.
Was my imagination or her little booze?
General Okoye, played by Nana Gurira.
Well, her little boo, whether you're not, whether what he
Oh,
said.
booze. No.
No, there's no booze.
In command, Ayo of the Dora Milaje, played by
Oh God.
And our Lord M'Baku, leader of the Jabari tribe.
Didn't he get a pay grade?
Yeah, he did.
In the few years since we've seen you,
Look how tall he is.
He's
Like,
a giant.
Yo,
no,
damn.
he's huge.
Our
You don't want to mess with him in the
played by
street.
Mabel Cadena.
Gamora.
Or Atuma, played by Alex Libanati.
You have beautiful hair.
Or Aneka, played by Michaela
Got long
Cole.
hair, bro.
Anthony? Okay, likes her. Okay.
No.
On the other sport.
Oh, that's
Riri.
right?
For the first time on the big screen.
Oh, Namor.
Namor is the variant.
Oh shit!
Fantastic.
Oh, no.
Black Panther was more than a movie. It was a cultural phenomenon. Lupita, how does it feel to return to Wakanda?
It feels monumental to be back in Wakanda and to be ready to invite you guys back to Wakanda.
Everyone, try to mute your mics until you're ready to say anything,
We get to
please.
see
That helps. That
more.
helps.
That's all I'm gonna say without getting in trouble. You know, you just get to see more of Wakanda. The universe of Wakanda is expanding, and you guys have a lot to look forward to.
Letitia, same question. How does it feel to return?
Man, it's a blessing. We've all grown so much as a family with our characters, and we're just so honored to bring this movie to you guys and honor Big Bro at the same time.
So, Nye, what has it been like to see the impact that Black Panther has made on so many?
You know, I mean, I think one of the biggest moments
I love
can
her.
really name very
She's
recently
great.
is watching these
She's great in
amazing
every movie
artists
she does.
just now. You know,
Shown.
I was raised in Southern Africa, where my parents are from, Zimbabwe, and I was always looking up to America and how it did things and how it made superheroes on the stage and on the big screen. And so to see that merging happen, you know, even amongst this astounding Hall H crowd, okay? Seeing all your cameras up and you're taking in that culture and you're celebrating it, that to me is everything. And that's what I've gotten to be a part of.
Florence, I'm so glad we've got to catch up with you here and there, but returning to Wakanda, tell me how that feels.
It feels like coming home because, yeah, we spent so much time together. We trained together. We just spent such a long time working on Panther 2. So it's a very safe space for us. And I'm just excited for you guys to find out what we found.
Winston!
They love him.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
You're standing on the
Yeah,
hallway
you don't want to
stage.
mess
The
with her.
love in this room is palpable. What is going through your mind right now?
I am just filled with so much gratitude. I'm filled with so much gratitude to be here with everyone. I'm filled with so much gratitude to be here with my chosen family, to be standing with a project that came from so much love. Every single day on set, from every single participant, behind the camera, in front of the camera, with the words, everything. It's a labor of love. And I have so much gratitude to be able to be a part of it and share it with all of you. So, love.
Mybelle and Alex, it has to be so exciting to get the call to join the MCU and also Wakanda Forever. Can you tell me about that moment and who was the first person you told?
Oh, it was crazy. I made a call with all my family and I shared this amazing news. And I don't know, I can't believe I'm part of this. I don't know, I'm really excited to be here.
Who she's playing?
Namora.
Oh, Namora's sister or wife?
Namor's sister.
But the wife, I think.
Hi.
Sister.
Same question.
Yeah, sister. Yeah.
And then who's he playing?
Well,
That's a
hold
two-man.
on.
I call my mama. She didn't answer. I call my girlfriend. She didn't answer. Then I call my mom again, and then she answered. It was a very exciting moment to share the news, and those were the only two people that knew that I was involved in this, and it's been 14 months, so I am so.
Going off that for Michaela and Dominique, you're finally able to stand on the stage to talk about it. How does this moment feel?
So when she was cast, a lot of people thought for sure she was going to be Storm.
Like the first moment to kind of process the entire making of the movie.
I know.
And seeing this audience is reminding me of the times I went to see Black Panther. I saw it 3 or 4 times in Ghana, I saw it in America, I saw it in England, and there's something very unique that the movie does to the audience. The energy is so unfamiliar to me, and I think it's got something to do with a Black superhero padded out by a clan of Black superheroes and what that kind of does for Black people. So for me, it's really special. And seeing the drummers and the dancers just reminds me of what an honor it was to support this cast in the second, iteration of Black Panther, to be a supporting role to a very sensitive and beautiful and delicate process. Yeah.
And Dominique making your debut in Wakanda Forever.
Likewise. I mean, I think we all know that the impact, obviously, that BP1 had on the world is indelible. It's indescribable. It's physical, emotional, mental, and most of all, spiritual. So I think to be able to be a part of it returning to the screen.
I'm gonna mute
and
you,
to be a
Senator.
part of showcasing
Be ready to
this
talk because
beautiful new young
gotta watch the
mind,
deeps and stuff.
and to also do all of that in the midst of highlighting, like you said, these beautiful, beautiful stories from this very necessary perspective. It's a blessing, it's a gift, and I'm reminded of that standing here in front of all of you, feeling just how important and how special and really how blessed this project is. So it is an honor.
It's about on TV shows, man. I can't wait for that.
Okay,
You know,
Tony.
You even took the
Get
stage.
the hose
You
for
could hear
Tony,
people
too.
shouting Namor, and now you can say it out loud. How does that feel? And what does the
I love
song
his,
feel like
his
for you?
stuff on his ear there.
Oh yeah, I
did.
love it. That's good.
I'm so happy to be here. It's an honor. I want to say something really fast about inclusion. Please. I come from the hood.
Oh.
And thanks to inclusion, I'm here.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't be here without inclusion.
Wow.
And a lot of kids
I didn't hear him say this before.
are there in their hoods looking at us, dreaming to be here.
Oh, I love that.
That's great.
I love that.
That's right.
And the second thing, sorry, I need to switch to Spanish.
I love that.
Sega has a large Spanish speaking
Gracias a
community.
todos.
Hold on.
Please be
Todos los
quiet.
paisanos, todos los latinoamericanos. Ustedes cruzaron el río y dejaron todo lo que amaban atrás. Gracias a eso yo estoy aquí. By the way, Namor is amazing. Thank you. We brought something for you guys today. You guys will be the first audience to see
Well, this is the
the
end of
trailers
this.
for Black Panther.
We're almost.
I'm not ready.
Oof.
I'm not ready.
Oh my God. Feige, get in the group chat, Feige.
Look, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's the show, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you very,
Amazing.
very, very, very much.
Amazing.
What a beautiful.
I look forward to
I
seeing
love
you.
it.
Love it.
All right, that's it. That's the end of it. There, our thoughts here, and that was beautiful. What
That
favorite
was-
moment from the whole panel? Now that you saw the whole panel, we could go around and then we'll end the stream. Thank you everyone for being here in the chat. RJ, Ashley, DL, Anthony, Senior Nerd. Let's try to be respectful of everyone's opinion. Go around the panel. Favorite moments from that. I will start. I love all the. Man, there's just so many moments, and it's not just because I just watched it, but my favorite moments were the musicians going up to the stage with that. It was just like it like got you with such impact just here. Imagine being in that room and hearing it echo through the whole. That would have been amazing. With Ryan Coogler saying his thoughts about Chadwick was really touching. And I love Namor, the actor, saying, "I'm from the hood. This is what inclusion feels like." And how can not to bring in toxicity, but how could anyone mock that? It was so legit. It was so from the heart that I was like, wow, this and I wouldn't be here without inclusion. That was a powerful statement there. So, Ashley, do you want to go next, and RJ, and then we'll get to the rest of the panel?
Sure, I'll go next, or RJ can go first. However, do you want me to go, RJ, or do you want to go?
You can go first, Ashley.
Okay. My favorite part, like I would say, I'm going to say what my second favorite part really quick was the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, because just seeing them all together, and Chris Pratt, I think he's great, and I think people just give him a hard time. And him, talking about how James Gunn like changed their lives, and like they all, really gel well together. And then again, you know, and then it goes to my favorite, which is the Wakanda Forever, you know, the Black Panther stuff, you know, because it was like a labor of love hearing Ryan Coogler speak. And this is why I always said, I know in his films, we will not see another T'Challa because how he had that connection with Chadwick. And the fact that this man had a complete script completely done. Like this film like was written, like he had the script done, like, and he had to didn't know that Chadwick, you know, was, you know, had cancer and then he passed away, unfortunately. And then he had to go back to the drawing board and start all over again. And while like grieving his friend as well. And then just seeing all of them on stage and very, you know, just a beautiful cast. And they, all of them had wonderful things to say. And it just was a great, I think that was like, the as much as we wanted like casting for a director, I think that to close the panel with you know, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I think that was great, and such a great trailer too, even though we don't see it here in the footage. I think that it was the best thing, and the music, so it was like all of it. It was the opening, you know, all of it, all of the whole panel was just like amazing, no kind of stuff. Yeah, very much.
All right, thank you, Ashley. RJ, and then we'll get to DL and
oh
Anthony.
man, it's tough to pick just one thing.
You don't have to, if you have a couple. Yeah.
Definitely Guardians 3. I think I think it's going to be a standout movie for sure. I'm so looking forward to that one. I think that Wakanda Forever, I mean, that presentation was phenomenal. Daredevil Born Again, 18 episodes, which is crazy. That's like even more than what Netflix got, right? Which is a little concerning, but I mean, like, 'cause that's a lot of content. But I'm really looking forward to that. And I think the Ant-Man stuff, I think Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, I think looks like it's going to be a really standout film as well. I think it's going to be really something cool. So
I agree with that.
All right. Then we'll go to DL and Senior Nerd. Get your thoughts ready after DL, and then Anthony. I put you last, Anthony, because we needed to get you need time to cool down after all those ladies on the panel. DL.
Yes, a lot of beautiful women over there. I'll give you that. But yeah, jeez. I think it's a no-brainer. The best thing was Wakanda Forever. But even though like two of my most anticipated movies of Phase 5 is Ant-Man and Guardians, they're like the first two out. I was surprised about that, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I thought the panels for both of them were really good, especially Guardians. Just seeing how everyone, you know, connected, you know, on set. You do feel the chemistry between everyone, and you feel like it's a family, you know, there. So I definitely really saw that. It's going to be very bittersweet that this is like the last movie for these set of characters. So, you know, I hope the third movie, you know, I hope it's a really good send off. And then, yeah, I'm excited for Kang and Quantumania, just, you know, hanging out with Hope and Scott and everyone, and seeing his daughter become Wasp as well. So I'm really excited for all that. But and it's just nice to overall, just when we saw the slate for 5 and 6, it's just nice that we finally see a plan now, because I feel like Phase 4 was kind of all over the place. So I had my doubts about, you know, where the direction is going to be, but actually just seeing the plan, I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm in now. I'm good. I'm waiting to see how the process is. I'm glad to see the roadmap again. But yeah, Wakanda Forever. Jeez. I wish I didn't miss everyone's panels yesterday to talk about it, but I was an emotional wreck the entire time, and that trailer. I watched that trailer like 20 times, and I cried throughout all of them. I'm not ready to see this movie. It's gonna be so emotional. While I still have my personal thoughts on, you know, I still kind of feel like it's a mistake that they didn't recast T'Challa. However, seeing Ryan Coogler his direction with this film and seeing everyone's performances, just seeing the raw emotion, like regardless of how I feel the story will turn out, I can't deny this is going to feel like a labor of love regardless. So I feel like, no pun intended, I feel like it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right.
Senior Nerd, did you have any favorite parts of the panel?
Well, everybody been saying Wakanda forever. Well, the best part was the African music. That was really beautiful. I would say something to point out. I think my favorite has to see is James Gunn.
Okay.
Because 5 years ago, James Gunn was fired from Guardians 3 over tweets he made when he was fired. Well, remember, he was fired from
He
Guardians
was fired, but yeah, it was not that long ago. I mean, yeah, go ahead, Senior.
And we thought he would, and to see him in the panel in Hall H promoting Guardians 3.
Okay.
Is spectacular, and the guy, and even that he got better. Like people were trying to cancel him because he was being outspoken over the then president.
Well, we don't want to get too much into politics yet, but yeah.
They were trying to be like he was trying to voice his opinion as a American citizen, and they're like, we don't like that. We're gonna try to ruin your life for the people who are anti-cancel. And look at him now. He got Suicide. DC picked him up and gave him the sequel to Suicide Squad. He then got that I forgot what was that that's supposed to be evil Superman movie that he produced. What?
Oh,
what was
Brightburn.
Brightburn. He then got Brightburn that was very successful. And then he got back to Guardians 3. And then he also did Peacemaker, which is everybody's favorite show of this year. And he's back with Guardians 3. This guy is on top. And just to see how he was at one point the lowest of the low, and now he's the highest of the high, is pretty damn remarkable. And I love it. He's just he's a great guy. And
you like
and
that? My wife's calling. All right,
You better get the phone call. You gotta get the phone call.
Yeah. My wife's coming.
Answer.
By the way, I'm now looking at the leak. Ant-Man the Wasp, Quantumania trailer.
Don't say anything, please, because Dio doesn't want to know anything.
I don't.
No, well, okay. I'll just I'll tell you about it later. But it does looks damn good, and I hope they release it online. But other than that, the other thing, the announcement for Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, and both in 1 year. I do agree. I don't think that it's going to be 1 year. I think they're going to move Secret Wars till to the May after. It's going to be a 1 year apart thing, like Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. If they go stick to that, it's going to be remarkable. And I was like with RJ and the rest in the live stream. I was like screaming with all the announcement. Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
That was like 18 episodes. I don't know how they're gonna do that. It's gonna be like
they're probably gonna
weekly?
release the first. They're probably gonna release the first 3 for Daredevil, and then
they had to because that's 18 weeks of straight programming.
Yeah.
Or maybe they can do a break in the middle. Like I don't know. And it's gonna be half an hour. It's gonna be like 30 minutes. Instead of like the full 1 hour in the Netflix series. So I guess we'll see. And also I've been rewatching the She-Hulk trailer, and I like, even though the special effects still iffy, it's not as iffy as the first trailer. Yeah. And I'm really excited for She-Hulk. And,
me too.
And the Daredevil, stinger at the end, where he's wearing the classic.
Senior Nerd, you're going through the whole panel again. Yeah. We're going.
No, I just okay.
No, the only reason I got to ask you to wrap it up is my wife's getting home. I have to help her with her luggage. And
okay. So the other thing is, once again, Marvel kills it. People say, "Oh, it's over for Marvel because the mixed reaction of Phase 4." It's not. Yes, it's been a bit hit and miss, but I think now they kind of Found
Oh,
a
wow.
landing, and I'm pretty sure who's Mommy Hawk is though. Okay.
Mommy Hawk, oh my God.
But I think now they have their directions, and the direction is going to lead to Secret Wars, the Kang Dynasty of Secret Wars.
You got a new
that's
subscriber there, Max.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for that, Senior Nerd. And then we'll get to Anthony, and then I'll have to end the stream
for
because I got to help my
me,
wife.
What about DL? You skipped DL.
No, he
No, I already
spoke.
said him.
He spoke.
Oh, okay.
Where have you
Yeah,
been, RJ?
Yeah, RJ is slow.
He said that, not me.
I was joking. But like the Wakanda Forever thing, that was a emotional panel. Seeing all the actors there was great, and everybody hugging each other. And then for me, our Guardians, because I liked the first one, and the second one was okay. It was average, and I can't wait to see the third one. I like the baby rocket thing that we saw from the leak thing, so that was good. And then Daredevil, like Charlie Cox having his biggest comeback in that character ever. After he thought that he was gonna do Daredevil season 4 and declining jobs and stuff like that for us. So that's great to see in them.
All right.
And then X-Men 97 in freshman year. And yeah, that's it.
Who was your favorite new? Who was anyone's favorite new cast member that was on stage?
Oh, Namor.
Namor. We got Riri. We got who else? New characters did we get? We got Kang. We've seen Kang before.
He was my
the Borat
favorite
girl.
new. Well, he's not really new, but to see him, Jonathan Majors, to see him actually on, like, in Hall H, he was my favorite. Like, even though he's not, he was in Loki, but still, out of the new ones, he was my favorite to see.
Yeah, it's between Namor and Kang for me. Like they were standout new ones.
It's between Namor and Riri for me. I really like seeing Riri Williams there. I'm interested to see her character. Because I don't know that much about her character, and I'm intrigued. I just love how much Wakanda's bringing Wakanda Forever, all these new characters. I love it. But I think that's
my best. She's my friend Chillmonger. That's his favorite. Riri Williams is his favorite comic book character. Like, he loves her. So.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I understand the girls. It sounds like
why are you complaining? Okay,
it sounds like you're going. It sounds like you're doing what.
Why are you complaining about 18 episodes for Daredevil? At least be happy.
Who's complaining? Who's
no?
I'm not complaining. Sound like, bro.
Like
you want 6 episodes every day? Like, damn.
And I think that it might be split. You might get half it, like we might get it
season.
weekly release, half for 9 weeks, and then there might be a 2-month break. It might be something like that, and then get the conclusion. And I think that they're flushing it out with 18 episodes because it's going to be. I don't know if they're planning on doing multiple seasons.
Well,
Kevin
Feige
said
said one 18 episode first season, so it's kind of implies
first
multiple seasons.
So
Yeah,
I forgot that he said first season, but I mean, it's better than 6. I'm sorry.
I agree with you. Like it is better than 6, but I will just say this: like you can also keep in mind this is I think this is the longest a Disney Plus show has gone on. Like as far as Star Wars.
That was easy to film though.
But at the same time, I just gotta say, if the Marvel shows, if the quality gets better by the time we get to Daredevil, then I will be more optimistic about it. But if it's running the same mediocre stuff we've been getting, then that's very concerning. Especially if you're going to draw stuff out when it's not supposed to be.
Well, we'll see.
I think part of the issue is the fact that what makes them slightly mediocre at times is that you don't have enough time to tell the story.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, I was going to say I don't want to cut the conversation off. I think Max actually really.
Oh yeah. Thank you, because I have stuff to do. I was only going to go, but and then I do want to watch those trailers after we're off air. So thank you everyone for watching. We'll probably do a member stream later tonight. Go support RJ, Ashley, DL, Senior Nerd, and Anthony. even though Senior Nerd and
Bye.
Anthony are just fun panelists and members.
Don't watch,
But yeah,
don't watch my video. Don't go to my channel. It's I erased all my videos there. It's hardly nothing there.
oh, well, we're happy to have you. So thanks everyone, and it's a great time to be a fan of a lot of things out there. So keep that in mind.
It's not a good time to be a DC fan. Though.
Oh, you had?
Please
Did you hear?
Please don't do that, RJ.
Why did you have? Did you see that, Ashley? Do you see how he does that, Ashley?
Yeah.
Come on.
Look, can I say something?
No.
We gotta go. We gotta go. End it.
We gotta go.